Let's talk about the conditional statements, as it is really crucial to know it and to know how to code them, how to read them. In order to make some conditional statement, we have to create an empty and create some script. I will call it just cond, so it's quick. Attach the script to the game object, save it, and let's open it. I think we will get this conditional statement knowledge based on some example, and the good example would be something that we could see in the school. That, for example, when you wrote a test and you could get like 10 points of it. So if you got 10 points, you received grade A. If you get like 8 points, it was B, then C, D, E, and so on. So we are going to create this kind of functionality. So we are going to write a test. And if we get 10 points, we receive mark A. So now I'll duplicate it. So it's Shift, Alt, and arrow down. If we get 8 points and more, 8 to 9, I will write it like that, 8 to 9 points, so we will get B. And if we get, maybe to not make it so complicated for the first time, I just make only 3 conditions. So here will be from 0 to 7. So let's do everything in our start method, and let's create a variable of type int. This is going to be a number of our points that we received. So I'll call it points received, and let's assign some value to it straight away. I'll assign a value of 5 to it for now. Of course, we will be changing this value later on, so you can see how the program behaves. And now let's make our conditional statement. So we are asking, if we get 10 points, then you'll get a mark A. So if points received, because this is what we are going to check, and if those points are equal to 10, so if points received equal to 10, so as you can see, we are using 2 equal signs to compare these two values. If we used only one, it would make an error, because the compiler thinks that you try to assign this number 10 to this variable. The one equal sign means assignment. This is an assignment operator. So if we want to compare it, we have to use 2 equal signs, like so. And then this is our condition. And now we need to make some instruction when this will be true. So here we want to say that you receive mark A, like so. So let's just focus on this one condition for now. And if we go to Unity and press play, what do you think we will see? Nothing. The console is empty. Why? Because we are asking, if the points received are equal to 10, then you should print some message. But our points are equal to 5, so nothing happens. So just change it to 10 so that we can get this message, print it in the console. There is a message, you received mark A. But now let's go back to the previous settings, put it on 5 once more, and now add some more conditions. So now we are asking, if points received equal to 10, give a mark A. Else if, so now we've got another condition, and we want to check this second condition. If we get 8 to 9 points, then the mark should be B. So now we are checking if points received are greater or equal to 8. This is enough. You might ask why we don't add anything else, because this is says 8 to 9. So how the program will know that this should be 8 or 9? It will know it because 10 is already sorted. We already included it at the top. So if this condition is true, this will be executed. But if it's not, if the points received are not equal to 10, then the compiler will go further, and now it will check this condition. And in this condition, it is checking if our points are greater or equal to 8. So 10 is already sorted. We know that it can't be 10, so it might be only 8 or 9, because only 8 or 9 is greater or equal to 8. Anyway, if this is too complicated for you at the moment, do not worry. We will get a lot of examples with conditional statements and you will get it very soon. So let's go further. If you receive 8 points or 9, you should get a mark B. So I just copy it and paste it below and just change it to B. So we have these two conditions covered, and in the last one we are asking if anything else happens. So we are using just else because it will cover all other cases. In here we just want to print that you will receive C grade. So let's try to read our code and see what will happen. Our points received are equal to 5. So now we start our conditional statement and the compiler is checking if points received are equal to 10. No, they are not. So it will be false. If it's false, then compiler is not even reading it. It just skips it. It goes to the next condition. So now it is checking if points received are greater or equal to 8. And they are not, because we have 5. So this is false. So the compiler is skipping those instructions. It's not reading it, it's just skipping it, and it goes to the else condition. And else condition will be always executed. There is no other way. So else will be executed always when all previous conditions were false. Because, for example, if we put our points received to 10 and the compiler is checking it in the first condition, points received equal to 10, and this is true because our points are equal to 10, then this evaluates to true. So this instruction is being executed and everything else that is in this conditional statement is being skipped. So this is made so that our programs are efficient and quick, so that there is no way or there is no point of keeping reading the other code because it is already true. So these instructions should be used. So just keep in mind that if something evaluates to false, those instructions are skipped. If something is evaluated to true, then other conditions are being skipped. So this is looking only for the true condition, the first true condition. Because of course, if we pick 10, then this condition is true as well, because 10 is greater or equal to 8. But we already had some condition that was evaluated to true. That's why this one is not read anymore. It was skipped. I know this might be a bit difficult for the beginning, but don't worry, we'll get it sorted. We'll get some more examples of it. And conditional statement is not only to do something like that. We use them quite a lot, as you could see it before when we were using conditional statements to check if some button was pressed or not. If you don't remember it, I will just quickly type some conditional statement so you can see it. So now let's say we want to make a functionality so that whenever you click on the space button, the message is shown. So now we are asking if the space bar is pressed, then display the message. So if, and now we have to take input from the user, so input. And now we will use maybe get key down this time, get key down, and inside we are using key code and put space. So this is our condition. We are asking if the spacebar is pressed, this is the whole line that is responsible for asking if the spacebar is clicked. And now we want to print the message. So print space was pressed, like so. And now if we go to Unity, press play, you can see in the console that you received mark A, but now whenever we press on the spacebar, you can see a new message appearing in the console. And anytime we press it, you will get another one. So as you can see, there is plenty of different functionalities for the if statement, and this is really crucial to know how to use it. But don't worry, we will get plenty of occasions to practice it.